All right, so roster management, another thing that has changed dramatically. Even when you were doing some media, you're back to Xavier. Like it keeps changing. What's your current philosophy on how to build a roster at a school like Texas?
I think the first answer to the question, it's a lot like recruiting. Every place is different. You can't, it's not like you pick something up from where you came from and you just drop it and say, this is how I do it, how we do it. I think you have to really adjust and get to know the place. Texas is very different than, for example, Xavier, small Jesuit private school in Cincinnati, big, huge state university right in the middle of Texas in the SEC. Very different dynamic. So I think for us, there's three things that are very important. One is retention. I think your best players, those that perform already inside your program, that are moving towards their college degree, that are accomplished, you want to get them to come back when it makes sense for them, right? When it's about development and building on what they've already done. So retention's number one. Number two is making sure that the elite, the best of the best in our country, but in particular in the state of Texas, high school players that are being recruited the correct way, that they know that this is a destination spot and it's a place they can reach their goals and dreams. Kevin Durant went here, for example, right? And when you look at the history of our program, Andy, and I think you would agree with me on this, Texas basketball to some degree is very understated. When you look at the NCAA tournaments since 2000, this program has been in 22 NCAA tournaments. There aren't a lot of people that can say that, places that can say it. So I think recruiting high school, not necessarily a class of five, but getting the right two, three, sometimes one in the fall makes a lot of sense. And then the last part is the final ingredient of getting experienced players that have the opportunity to leave in the portal, go from where they are to where we are and have that opportunity to thrive. That's something at Xavier I thought we did well. And I think it's a blend. It sounds good, but I think the key is then can you put all of that together and really be a cohesive team? And I think that's the charge of today's coaching staffs.